I really don't. I only know one guy by name. I can't even think of his name. But it's about 3 or 4 of us that sit on this corner. You know, we take turns. You know, one guy can get there early. You just wait until he's tired, then somebody else takes his place. Change, 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 change. Does anybody have any change? Does anybody have any Dunkin' Donuts coffee? Does anybody have any change?
Well, I find a few things to paint. You can't see it now, but the Parkman bandstand over there is what this painting's all about. Some paintings of the walkway over to Beacon Street with the buildings behind it. I got a pretty shabby one that I've been working on here.
Yeah.
But and while I'm painting, I've managed to sell a few pieces of art. This is a summer sojourn. Actually, if I hadn't really planned on staying in Boston any considerable time, I was planning on being up in Cape Ann. I said they don't have a store in Cape Ann, that's why I came back here. I ran out of, I did 5 paintings in 6 days up there. Ran out of canvas. I was hoping to hit Natchez and Mississippi area, Mississippi River this summer before I came up here, but I knew it was going to cost a pretty penny up here. Boston's just about the same, what is it? Cost of living index, you know, like is Key West, you know. I paint damn near every day.
Yeah.
Or draw, sketch. Sold other people's art mostly, not my own. I hid that. I was a closet artist. I did it art therapy. I was making, well, I had the gallery. I was making almost as much money at the gallery in Vermont as I was working for the government.
Yeah.
And I gave that up because that was stress.
Yeah.
I'm happy when somebody buys one, you know. And I'm not about to give them away, you know. Again, I told you it takes 3-4 hours, and I made something like $30 an hour working for the government. When I had my own business, I probably made over $2 grand a week. Maybe, you know, I took a major pay cut to be an artist, but I'm also infinitely happier. I haven't had an aspirin in, you know, like 5 years. You know.
Does anybody have any change? Does anybody have any sunglasses on top of their head? Does anybody have any change? Does anybody have any change?
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. The celebrity Beacon Hill Town Crier, the weatherman. I called the Red Sox World Series 2007, and I got $500 for calling the Red Sox World Series and the World Series 2007 hat and hoodie, and the Red Sox won the World Series after I called it on the radio station. I've been on 2 radio stations called the Red Sox World Series 2007, ladies and gentlemen. But I'm always on key with the weather. I tell the weather on time. I let the people know what it's all about. I talk to the taxpayers and I talk to the working class people, and I make sure the women that walk by is safe. And when I first came in, this park was loaded with crackheads, and this park was loaded with robbers and muggers, and I saved 2 or 3 women and got their pocketbooks back. Guys snatched their pocketbooks and I got their pocketbooks back. And I made myself known helping the women. But, well, this spot, the people know me for 9 years. Right now, I'm the Beacon Hill Town Crier, the weatherman. I call the weather, call the sports. We got rain coming on the way tonight.
Why do I like this corner?
Yeah.
I like this corner because people come from different directions. You know, you got like 1, 2, 3, 4 different directions. And I usually make pretty good money here. Does anybody have a blue Red Sox cap? Go Red Sox, beat the Yankees. Does anybody have any change? Does anybody have a Canada sweatshirt? Does anybody have any change? Does anybody have any curly blonde hair? Does anybody have any sunglasses on top of their head? Does anybody have a gray beard? Does anybody have a gray beard? Does anybody have any chain? Does anybody have any shank? Does anybody have a blue blouse? Does anybody have any golden sandals?